Kettlebell swings. The kettlebell swing is going to work your hamstrings, your lower back, your abs. It's a full body exercise. It's an explosive exercise. It's very athletic. It's going to really challenge you. It is advanced, so before mastering the kettlebell swing, you want to make sure that you've learned the hip hinge movement and that you've done plenty of kettlebell deadlifts. So when we're doing our swing, we want to get into that hip hinge movement. We want to make sure that we pick the kettlebell up properly. From there, when we're swinging, we're going to hinge at the hips and we're going to use the power from our glutes to swing the kettlebell up. You want your body, when you're stood up, in a nice straight position with your glutes squeezed and that kettlebell forward. From there, you then just repeat. So you're using the power from your hamstrings to really push that kettlebell all the way up to that starting position. It's also important when you're putting the kettlebell down, you put it down properly, but just gently letting it swing motion onto the floor. A few errors we see are people squatting with the kettlebell, so not hinging at the hips. This is going to lead to bad back pain. This is where people are leaning over, too far over. Again, this is an error that we see. We want to make sure that chest is up. And this is the biggest no-no, which is overextending of the lower back. And this is where you're really going to hurt yourself when it comes to doing a kettlebell swing. Another error we see is called bobbing, which is where people almost spanking themselves in the bum with the kettlebell. When the kettlebell goes through your legs, you don't need to give it some extra wrist action. You want to keep your wrists strong. The kettlebell will go in between your legs, and then you'll use the power from your lower body to drive the kettlebell up. Make sure now, as you can see in the video, that when you're picking up that kettlebell, you hinge at the hips to start with, you put your hands on the kettlebell, and you go straight into that swing from your first rep. It takes time to master the kettlebell swing, but with lots of practice and good patience, you'll be able to get in the swing of things in no time.